Tomorrow all the things were gone. Worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today, 'cause the flag still stands for freedom, and they can't take that away. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. From the lakes of Minnesota to the hills of Tennessee, across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea, from Detroit down to Houston and New York to LA, where there's pride in every American heart, and it's time we stand and say that I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA. And I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. And I won't forget the men who died, who gave that right to me. And I gladly stand up next to you and defend her still today, 'cause there ain't no doubt I love this land. God bless the USA.
Okay, that was God Bless the USA. Happy Veterans Day, everybody. It's Tuesday again. I'm Erin Milton, your host of As Told by the Young and Mouthy. How's everyone doing today? So, as you can tell by my intro, it's Veterans Day. And usually I would have to stay at school off, most of us usually do, but not today. So, I'm here to talk about it. In the past, when I'm home, I've always been really involved in Veterans Day. I come from an Army family, not me personally, but my mom was an Army brat, and I have long lines of people that have served on both sides of my family, and I think this day is such an important day to be remembered and to be honored. Because, these men, they fought, and men and women, correct myself, they fought for us, and they still are, and, we owe it all to them. We know it. I would not be sitting right here talking to all of you lovely people if we didn't have them. So, thank you very, very, very much. Moving on, though. So today I'm going to start off with something kind of funny that I found. And I was dying watching this, to be honest. Like, this guy, it's really funny. Like I die every time I watch it, and I just keep watching it because it's just that funny. So I was on Twitter, and I saw this thing, and it was like guy cleaning dancing roommate, and I was like, what is this? And it is by far one of the funniest things ever. It's only 34 seconds, but I do what I can. So, where is it? And
don't know what you. I die every time I watch. That's why I show you guys. I'm gonna post it on my page later. But I thought that was funny and kind of lighter subject. Anywho, so today, I know I said on the Instagram post that I did, if you guys are friends with me on Facebook, that I was having a special guest host with me today. But as you can see, I'm a little alone right now because at the moment he's in class. But he'll be here soon. He's a very good friend of mine. It's very funny. He watched one of my shows with me last week. And he was like, can I be on it? And I was like, of course you can. I love when I have people on my show. It's so much fun. And so he's going to be on the show with me. But we have to wait for him. We're not going to wait for him because the show must go on. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about the stuff that I know he doesn't want to talk about now because we went over my notes last night. And he was like, really, we're going to talk about that? And I was like, yeah, I am. This is my show. Okay, so I'm going to start by talking about the EMAs, which is the European Music Awards. And really, I'm just going to talk about one thing in particular, and that is Ed Sheeran. As you guys know, I kind of love him. Like a lot. Like, I'm not even kidding you how much I love Ed Sheeran. Because I do. So he did this amazing performance of his song, Thinking Out Loud, which, again, as you guys know, I love the song. I love it so much. It's just so good, and he's so good. And like I remember I saw it on, I didn't watch the EMAs because, you know, but yeah. Sorry, I'm fixing something. I'm hearing myself echo. I think it's that thing. Okay. Hitting stuff. Never good. Okay. Hopefully that's better. So, what was I doing? I was looking up Ed Sheeran's EMAs thing. Because he, like, his songs, like, the fact that he writes all his own songs and he performs them, like live, almost better than he does recording, I find that absolutely amazing. So, I'm going to show you this in a second. Singing to myself, that's what I do when I'm out till time. So that's another good song. You know that song by who's it? Wilson Phillips. Hold on. Yeah. I really need to stop singing to you guys because I feel like you guys think that I really sing like this, but I don't. Okay, actually, I cannot find it, which is a little depressing because I really like it. Anywho, I'm actually going to cut to a song quickly because I'm having a technical difficulty at the moment. So what I'm going to be doing today is I'm going to be showing some pictures. You know how I always show a picture? Well, because it's Veterans Day, I decided to do some pictures of veterans, and I found this whole page with a bunch of really good ones, so I'm going to be doing that. Yeah. And I'm pulling up a fun song. And this is Wake Me Up by Vinci. I really like it. I think you're going to like it, so here we go.
Feeling my way through the darkness, guided by a beating heart. I can't tell where the journey will end, but I know where to start. They tell me I'm too young to understand. They say I'm caught up in a dream. Well, life will pass me by if I don't open up my eyes. So that's fine by me. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself and I didn't know tried carrying the weight of the world, but I only have two hands. Hope I get the chance to travel the world, but I don't have any plans. Wish that I could stay forever this young, not afraid to close my eyes. Life's a game made for everyone, and love is the prize. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. So wake me up when it's all over, when I'm wiser and I'm older. All this time I was finding myself, and I didn't know I was lost. 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 I didn't know.
Alright, and like I said, that was Avicii, Wake Me Up. I love that song, like a lot. It's just one of those songs that makes you so happy and everything. And yeah, so like I said, I'm going to talk about the things before he gets here, which actually should be any minute, I think, because he gets out of class at like 2:20. So yeah. Wait, I could see him now. He'll be in a second, but I don't really care. So I'm going to talk about Khloe Kardashian quick before he comes in, because he's not a big fan of the Kardashians. So yeah, I love Khloe Kardashian. The other day I saw this thing on her about how she was at this award thing, and she looks so good. I mean, she's been through everything, and it's like she just keeps coming back and back and back. Sorry, I can see my friend out the window, and she keeps making faces at me. So, like I said, I think she's awesome. She's somebody who was through a real, like, tragedy, and just, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, she was just really, really good about it, and yeah, and she looks amazing. For someone who just went through a divorce and everything, like, wow. Like, I don't even know how to, like, begin with it. Like, how she does it, and, like, just goes through it every day. It's amazing. So, yeah. Yeah. Next, I'm going to talk about, okay, so along with the Neven Kardashian and, you know, scandal, I'm going to talk about the leaked photo scandal update. So in my media, one of my media classes, we're doing, like, our big research projects at the end, and I'm doing mine on the iCloud thing, and how, like, there's a lot, like, it's just more coming out, and Jennifer Lawrence is probably the biggest one to get hit by this, because, like, yes, like, the other stars, they're huge, but it's like hers probably went the most public, I feel like, and she's the one I'm focusing on in my project, and I'm getting a phone call, but I'm not going to answer. You wanna be on the phone call too? We're going to be on the phone call. Hello?
Where you at?
I'm in the station, and you're on the air.
Oh, boy, okay. Well, we're on our way. Just, okie dokie. Well, Con, where are you at?
I'm in the station. It's the one with the thing that says on air right above the door,
Perfect.
remember?
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Okay, see you then.
Bye. Okay, here's a little hint. That is our special guest. His name is Neven. He should be here any moment. And also my friend Chelsey's going to be sitting in because, well, she really wanted to see it. So they should be here in a moment. I don't know where they are. I thought I saw them. There they are! Oh. Oh. Hi, guys. Okay, Chelsey can sit there. Maybe you can sit there. I'm knocking everything over.
Perfect.
This is going to be the first one going on here. Woo. Okay. Okay, so I'm back. And this is Neven. And you can't see Chelsey, but she's here. I probably should move the camera so you can see Neven's head. So.
Works a little better that way. There we go.
And that's Chelsey. Okay. So I was just, I was talking about the leaked photo scandal.
Oh, the leaked photos of Jennifer Lawrence and who else?
I didn't believe Ariana Grande was in it, and so was Miley Cyrus and a couple other people, but I don't remember their names at the moment.
Their reactions didn't really settle over too well with those leaked photos either, huh?
No, but Jennifer Lawrence made the biggest thing about it, so.
Really, what'd she say?
Well, she was really hurt by it at the beginning, because like she has to explain that to your dad. How would you explain that to your parents?
Not only that, but her fan base too.
That, yes.
Yep. And they all have to deal with it, and you can lose a lot of fans over that in a heartbeat.
Okay, I'm going to tell you a little bit about these ones. Okay, so Neven, he's a freshman like I am, psych major. And Chelsey was a business major, now becoming a nursing major. Because I felt like I really didn't introduce them. So, well, you're here, and that's all that matters. So, yeah. There you go. Wasn't a good transition. I so thought the music was going to last long enough because I saw you guys right there. I was like, I'm not going to wave to them. They know it's here. And I watched you guys walk right by, and I was like, I can't get up. What am I going to do?
Yeah, there's only 5 doors, and we picked all the wrong ones, so now we're here, and...
The funniest thing is I waved to you, and you just... Right by. Right by. Anyway. So, yeah, that's what I talked about. Another big thing going on right now is apparently Macaulay Culkin died last week. Not really, though. Because a couple days later, he posted on Instagram, fun weekend at Bernie's.
These kind of things happen all the time, though, with the fake celebrity death. It's not even their fault. It's just people trying to get a name out there.
Yeah. I mean, Betty White apparently died like a month ago.
Eminem died about 3 years ago?
Bill Nye died 6 times.
Yeah,
Oh.
Bill Nye, he died
There
6 times.
Justin Bieber's in a car accident.
Oh,
that
yep, every
killed
other
him
week.
Fatally, yeah.
Chelsea's taking a picture of us.
There we go.
And yeah, so.
Don't believe everything you see on the internet.
Nope.
Do not do that.
Maybe we're not even telling you the right thing. You never know. So, next, we're going to talk about the Ebola, because you know I love talking about Ebola. I talk about it every week.
That's still a thing? Wow, it's crazy. Crazy.
Okay, he's being really funny, because last night he was like, telling me all these things and how he's going to be so good on the show, and he's like, watch, I'll get there, I'll be so awkward.
Nervous.
He's doing
I'm nervous
fine.
constantly. Oh, thank you very much. It's a good compliment.
Yeah, you can put those on.
Oh, perfect.
You might want to fix them so they fit your head. So, like I said, we are talking about Ebola, because what's better than Ebola?
Nothing else.
So, sorry. I keep getting updates about my technical difficulties thing, and it's difficult because I'm not very technical. I'm just going to keep making that face every time something goes wrong. So, like I said, Ebola. It's not getting much better, and apparently there's been a doctor in a hospital, I think it said in Dallas, who he's quitting his job completely because he just doesn't want to get exposed to it. And it's like, it's kind of your job, man. Put up one of those mask things on, do your job.
And they're not doing their job, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Did you hear about the man that got out of the hospital and went bowling right afterwards? Bowling, and he was able to spread it all throughout there. I'm not too sure if anyone caught it from a bowling alley, but
it's really funny because bowling, Ebola. That was not funny. I did. I think I stole that from Chelsey.
Ebola's bad. 1 out of 8 people have died from it.
Really?
They closed down the bowling alley and the subway and everything, so no one's getting Ebola. It's like swine flu.
It's still there. Still
So is swine flu.
True. Very true.
Chelsea's very opinionated. That's why we keep her around. Anyway, so yeah, that was louder and harder than I thought it was. So yeah, now on to the real part that he came for, sports.
It's all about sports, baby.
Yes, it is always about sports. So I'm gonna start off with hockey. Bruins beat the Devils 2-4, and 4-2. I have to get that right. But David Krejci didn't play because apparently something's up with him, which is a little sad because, he's good. I like him a lot. He's not a Boston fan because he's from California.
I'm not exactly a hockey fan in general. I'm barely getting into hockey, but I'm more of a football, basketball kind of guy. Volleyball, definitely. But
Anyway. And then we're going to move to basketball. Oh gosh, I just clicked on the wrong thing. I do that a lot. Like I told you, I'm not technical. It's sad, but true. Anyway, the Nets beat the Knicks 110-99, and our school, a bunch of people from our school actually went, including Sandra, my very good friend and neighbor. Did you watch the game?
no, I did not watch the game. I was unable to catch the game.
Neither did I.
Due to football.
But I saw I saw Snapchats of it, and it looked really intense.
Seemed interesting.
Chelsea's sitting there taking selfies, and it's really funny. Like, it's really funny. I wish I could turn the camera right now.
I'm gonna take a selfie with him.
Okay, but, like I said, I'm going to have to close this because it's annoying. Anywho, so, yeah. The Nets beat the Knicks. New York against New York. Should have done better next time. But on a better note, Boston beat the Bulls 106-101, and they play again tomorrow versus the, I forget, but it's a blue team.
That narrows it down. That narrows it down completely.
Yep. My focus is in sports broadcasting. I'm going to do great. Oh my god, look at the blue team. They're running around with the white team. Okay.
You're going places, Aaron.
I know I am.
Yeah, she is.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Then football, which is another thing, because he played football.
Yes, I did. The 4-year varsity tight end defensive end in high school. Not in college, sadly.
Yeah.
But we're getting over it.
Yeah. It happens. Anywho, so the Seahawks beat the Giants 38-17. New York's really not doing well. But on the bright side, the Jets beat the Steelers 20-6.
Which was a great game, by the way, considering the Jets had a 1-8 record going into the Steelers. The Steelers were a no-show at the game, which was absolutely ridiculous in my opinion. But Michael Vick, that is who you count on. That is who you count on to save the day.
Okay.
Love it.
Yeah, we don't talk about football. We argue too much. Because he's a Peyton Manning fan and I'm a Brady fan.
Oh, Manning's the best.
We're not going there again. We got in a big argument the other night about that. Not going there again. But in his face, his mom's a Patriots fan, so.
She's a Tom Brady fan because of his body, not his athletic skill.
Well, you never know. She's a fan, so she's a fan. I'll take what I can get. Anywho, moving on into college football, and I know this is going to make my dad sad because it's about the Buckeyes, Ohio State. They beat the Spartans. Michigan State, although my dad's a Michigan University fan. So, well, my whole family's a Michigan University fan. But yeah, sorry, Dad. They won. I had to talk about it because JT Barrett, he did really good. And here's actually a little synopsis or thing of what he did. First, I got to get to it because this thing's not scrolling. No, don't play it. Oh my god, what'd I click on? I don't care about that.
We're not looking for clothes, Aaron. We're trying to look up some statistics.
I just wanted to shop. Well, that's still loading something else. So I'm going to talk about... Actually, no, it's done, so...
We're all good.
We are all good. I'm going to pause it for a second, though, so I can lead into it. So, like I said, Ohio State, they beat the Michigan State Spartans. So here's some highlights from the game.
Fargo, on your phone, online, on the go.
That's not a
Wells
highlight, I
Fargo
lied.
makes it easy to get your banking done.
Ohio State in search of their 21st straight regular season conference victory. That would be a record breaker for their own longest streak in Big Ten history. But it was a tough task at Michigan State, 8th ranked in the nation. First quarter, Keith Mumphrey defended in single-man coverage, getting some space off the pick from Tony Lippett and the break in. for the touchdown. That's a 5-play, 70-yard drive, and the Spartans were first on the board. How about the night for J.T. Barrett, though? Here he finds Neven Smith down the sideline. This is a pickup of 43 yards. Nice catch, by the way. Sets up a 1-yard touchdown, which evened the game at 14 in the second quarter. Later in the second, Barrett finds Michael Thomas on the slant, and he'll do the rest. 73 yards later, he's in the end zone celebrating with his Buckeye teammates as this game was even at 21. Next to Ohio State drive, it's 2nd and 10. Barrett hits Smith. This a pickup of 44. Barrett, 300 passing yards on the nose. That touchdown had the Buckeyes up 28-21 into the half. Third quarter, Ezekiel Elliott here going straight up the middle. It's a pickup. He's churning away of 17. That's a first down. Later in the drive, they'll take it in from a yard out. 23 carries for 150.
I can't watch any more of this. I don't know about you.
It's looking pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, we get it. He's great. Whatever. Buckeyes, woohoo. Anyway, I didn't mean to sound so sour there.
I see you're not a fan.
No, I bleed blue and yellow. Are you kidding? Wolverines all the way.
Blue and gold, Bruins. UCLA. That was my college team.
God. Whatever. Okay, so now we're going to move on to the fun part of the show where we talk about life. But actually, I'm going to play a song first because that's a little more fun at the moment. If I could find the jack. I think I killed it earlier. Yeah, when I stood up, I dropped everything because I'm a fun fact number like a billion about Erin. She's clumsy. I trip on a painted line.
These things happen.
More than you think. It's a little embarrassing, but you know, it does. And so now I've got to pull up the handy pictures of them veterans because it is Veterans Day.
We got to honor the troops.
Oh, yeah. And this is a really pretty photo. I really like it. So I think you're going to like it too. You don't really have a choice, but whatever. So this is Look After You by The Fray.
If I don't say this now, I will surely break. As I'm leaving the world I want to take. Forgive the urgency.
Okay, that was The Fray, Look After You. One of my favorite songs. And apparently Chelsea's, because she just spent the last 4 minutes and something seconds dancing along to it.
Totally jamming out right next to us.
Yep, she loves it. Okay, so like I said, now we're going to talk about a really fun subject. My life. I mean, and his and hers, but
Yikes.
most importantly mine.
Yikes.
Okay, don't even. So, today we had a very, very stressful morning at 6 a.m. Well,
Some of us did.
yeah. Chelsea and I did. Chelsea fell asleep in the computer lab.
On accident.
Yeah, I slept at my friend Talia's house as we registered for our spring semester classes. Very stressful. The self-service site collapses, or not collapses, goes down all the time. And the 2 minutes before I put in my CRN number things to register for my classes, the page was down, and I started having a panic attack. And my friend Talia was like, "Calm down. It's going to come back up in a second." And I was like, "How are you so calm?" I was freaking out.
And everyone on campus was freaking out, especially...
Everyone.
Oh, boy. I had about 7 people in my dorm room, all just to register for classes. And out of the 7, one of them got every single class they want.
I got every class I wanted.
I got every class I
Well, that's
wanted.
good for you guys. I'm very happy for them. They deserve it. But everyone else crashed, and 2 of my closest friends, they only got 1 class out of the original 5 that they wanted. So... yes, they are.
Sorry about the face I just made. I just hit my knee, but that's okay. So, yeah. Registering for classes, very stressful. Classes in general, even more stressful.
And if you have a hold, even more stressful. Like this guy. No bueno. So I have to wait a while till I register, but I'll get there eventually.
You wanted 8:30 classes anyway.
Yeah, I did. I'll take a 7:30, whatever.
I almost cried when I found out I have a 9:30 class now, but that's okay. I had to cave and get a 9:30 class. It's not fun, but I'm doing it. How about you, Chelsea? What'd you get? I'm gonna turn her mic on.
Hi.
You
I
can't
got
see her, but you can hear her.
Anatomy and Physiology lab, which has like all the practicals in it, at 8:20 in the morning on Mondays, and it lasts for 3 hours.
Oh, I have
That's
2
not okay.
3-hour classes.
Yeah.
2.
It's like my day starts at 8:20, and then it doesn't end till 2:15 straight. On a
Straight.
Monday. That's not okay.
On a Monday.
On a Monday.
No, my Mondays are like my first. I have a picture of it actually. I'm gonna look at it quickly because I still don't know my schedule, which is probably not good. But whatever. I'm just gonna go to our pictures. I'm in this huge group chat. We can talk about that today too. Group chats. They're the worst and the best. I swear.
Just the worst. Unless you're getting roasted.
Did I do this one? No, this is not me. This one's me. I have a really simple schedule. So on Mondays, my first class is at 9:30. It's my communications class. It's my introduction to public relations class. Relations. Clumsy and can't talk. What am I doing on a radio show? I don't know. Yeah. So that's my earliest class on Monday, and I get done at 9:40 in the nighttime, because my nighttime class for media writing. So maybe I'll write some better scripts for my show, so it won't be this.
As atrocious as it
Yeah.
usually is.
Ooh, there's a nice word. Yeah. So registering for class is extremely stressful, but we got through it. First year, they made it seem like it was like this really big thing. Like it was so much hype. You're so lucky. I mean,
I'm lucky. I am probably the unluckiest person on campus right now.
on a stress, okay, on a registering for classes stress level with that thing, you don't have to worry about the thing crashing.
But the worst thing is actually getting my classes.
That's
That's
true.
also
You
what
still
I'm
need to get your
stressing about.
classes,
So
yeah.
everything's
yeah.
all jumbled.
But that's okay. You'll make it work.
I hope
Chelsea's
so.
still like dancing around to the song a little bit.
Yeah.
She's like, yeah.
She's loving it.
Yeah. So yeah, putting together your schedule is probably the most stressful part, to be honest.
Mhm.
Because I don't know about you guys, but I would get like, oh my god, I want to take this class and that class. oh, and then I want to take this class, and they're like, you can't take those. You still have to take some core classes.
Ceramics.
We wanted to take ceramics so bad.
And photography.
And then ceramics fell there, and we're like, let's take photography. Because like we wanted to have a class together, and what's more fun than just playing with clay for 2.5 hours?
At night.
At night.
When it's dark.
Oh, yeah. I can see myself, and I keep looking, and I wish I wouldn't. So I'm going to close that, because I just, oh, God.
Perfect. Thank you.
But yeah, so putting together a schedule is very, very difficult when it's like all you want to do is take all these fun classes, but you can't.
Oh, for college and fun, especially on the weekdays? No.
No, that's what the
Doesn't
weekends
correlate
are
with each
for.
other.
In our school, weekends start on Thursday.
For us good students, ours starts on a Friday.
Yeah, don't even. Yeah. So, putting together a schedule that works. I know so many people that were like, I don't want any classes on Friday. It's like, no.
There's gotta
You're gonna have
be some
classes on Friday.
structure.
I have 2 classes on Friday, but my first class isn't until 11:30, so I'm set.
Chelsea's in her own world. Okay, that's good.
When's your first class on Friday?
I'll look.
She's looking.
I'm looking.
You can't see her, but she's doing it.
She's really trying to.
Yeah. So yeah, my schedule is just very wonky at the moment. Not wonky, it was.
It's at 10 o'clock.
There,
That's not bad.
Yeah.
this semester, Chelsey and I were in the same first year experience class on Fridays, and like we'd hang out on Thursday nights and stuff together with everybody, and we'd be like, we are so screwed for tomorrow.
8:30 in the morning.
8:30, and I was always late because I'm still on errand time, which is
Errand
like
time.
30 minutes later than everybody else. But whatever.
If you keep falling asleep at 5 and 6 in the morning, then it starts to be a problem.
That's true. Although I've started a new trend called No Sleep Thursdays. He helped me start it. What was it, like 4 Thursdays ago? I think it was like almost 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, it was about 3 weeks ago. Yeah.
I'll post the photos of us. They're funny.
Oh well, I beg to differ, but
No, they're
she'll
good.
do it anyway.
They're really good. We don't look tired or exhausted or messed up at all.
Did a whole 8-page essay in a couple hours.
Yeah, just about. No, that was when we were writing history papers.
That's right. Oof, jeez.
Yes,
That's something.
That was a very interesting history paper from both of us. Yeah.
We have to apologize to a couple people after
Yeah.
they get it
That
back.
poor teacher who had to read it.
Oh, jeez. I feel terrible.
Oh, awful. Read them. You mean plural? Whoops. Yeah. So, I gotta say that, yeah, balancing my social and my academic life, that's a bit difficult, which is,
Very, very difficult.
it's like, again, our school because everybody around here, we have a small school.
Very small.
Like, unless there's a few people that are out of state, like him and I, everyone is from basically around here, or is like a small little, like, train trip, like less than an hour and a half maybe, home. And everyone goes home on the weekends. So, that's why they start on Thursday, and then,
The Saturday, going into the weekend just trickles off like less and less people, and
yep, and by Sunday they're all back, and we're all exhausted, and they're like, what'd you do this weekend? It's like, I don't know where to begin.
stayed here.
But yeah. Since it starts on Thursday, it's not easy.
Not
Nah.
easy, especially if you play a sport or if you do anything like extracurricular wise. It's very hard to balance your time. You gotta learn how to manage that.
Yeah. I mean, you play volleyball, and that season hasn't started yet, but you guys are
No.
doing preseason.
Yeah, still a lot of preseason.
So, how
stuff.
often do you guys practice?
We practice Tuesdays, Thursdays, consecutively. It's Tuesdays and Thursdays. If not that, then Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So it fills up, especially since our practices are more night based than afternoon. Then you got to account for after school, and you got to find time, like your own time. You got to be responsible. That's a scary word. I don't like that word.
No one likes that word
No
at
one
this
does.
age.
And you just got to manage your time well, and some people have a hard time doing that. But
I don't even play a sport, and I have an issue with that. I mean, I used to, but not anymore. But still, just being in college, and like when I dropped Spanish at the beginning of this semester, it took my Tuesdays and Thursdays. I only have one class, and so it'd be like, oh, have my one class, I'm all done. I'm gonna take a nap for a couple hours.
she's extremely lucky because I have 5. My Tuesdays and Thursdays consist of 5 classes in a row, starting from 9:30, ending at 2:20. It's killer, and Yeah. Go to bed crying some nights, but hey, happens to all of us, right?
Yeah, whatever. It's whatever. Yeah. So, oh gosh, I really have to stop doing that. I'm wearing a ring, and every time I drop my hand, the ring hits the desk, and it's really loud. So, we're going to take another quick break, because, what's better than that? And I really love this song again. It's all my favorite music. So, I'm going to find another pretty photo. Here, which one should I pick?
Keep going.
This one's nice.
That one's nice. Yeah, that one. Perfect.
Chelsey, do you like that one?
Okay.
There's that opinionated side of you again.
It's easy, though. She just agrees with you.
I know. Okay, so this is Good Charlotte. I Don't Want to Be in Love. Happy song.
Together all that time he was taking her for granted. She wants to see if there's more than he gave. She's looking for. He calls her up, he's tripping on the phone. Now he doesn't want her out there and alone. Now he knows she's moving it, knows she's using it. Now he's losing it, she don't care. Everybody, always giving her attention, working hard to find the things she mentioned. He was dedicated, but most suckers hated. That girl was fine, but she didn't appreciate him. She calls him up, she's tripping on the phone. Now he had to get up, and he ain't coming home. Now he's trying to forget her. That's how he got with her. When he first met her, when they first got together. Something that we do now. Everyone has got to do it sometime. It's okay, let it go. Get out there and find some more. It's too late to be tripping on the phone here. Get off the wall, you know everything is good here. Stop what you're doing, you don't want to ruin the chance that you got to find a new one.
Like I said, that is I Don't Want to Be in Love by Good Charlotte, one of my new favorite songs. I don't know why, I just really like it.
Anywho, so since they missed my tribute thing earlier to the Veterans Day thing, and they were a little sad about that, he wanted to talk about it some more. So, like I said earlier, I have family on both sides of my family that has served in the military way, way back, like, deep into it. Like, I've got people that were in, like, World War II and Vietnam, and, yeah.
That's interesting.
How about you?
My football coach, he's a really close family friend. He was in Vietnam. He served for 4 years. I mean, he suffered from PTSD, and he definitely takes it out on us. I love you, Mr. Tuso. You're the greatest, but a little bit of a hard guy. And then I have another friend that just got out of high school, and he's joining the Marines. He's just waiting to be deployed right now. So
I have a few friends like that. I know my friend Sydney, her boyfriend, he's in the Navy actually right now, and he's at boot camps. Or I don't think he's at boot. He's in some form of like studies and stuff. And she actually just went to Chicago a couple weeks ago to go see him, all by her lonesome and everything. But she had such a good time, and I'm really happy for her. And then also my friend Rosina. I have a friend here named Rosanna. It's just so easy to say Rosanna than Rosina. She is in the Marines, I believe, too, actually. So, and she deployed. And my friend Sydney, she is not the same city, 2 different Sydneys, my bad. She's joining the Army as well, but she wants to go and be a pilot, Air Force, I should say, not Army. But she's working up to that at the moment, so, yeah.
And I do believe that a certain someone has a certain lover in the military, some sort of branch. What branch is it?
Yeah. He joined the Navy.
Wow.
He's going to be military police.
My grandfather was military police.
That's really cool, though. No, I mean, it's sad. It's really sad having someone, like, go off and leaving you. But
yeah. I remember when my mom would, like, because, like I said, like, earlier, they missed this. Like, my family's really big into the whole Veterans Day thing. We always go to, like, the ceremony thing in my town. And, you know, we get together with a bunch of my family, you know, end of the day. And so it's like, I remember when I listened to my mom talk about it, how she would, like, not see her dad for like months at end. And my mom was actually born in Okinawa, Japan, on an army base.
Wow.
Yeah. And she lived in New York at one point, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
They made fun of her accent just like everyone here makes fun of mine. Even though I don't even have one, really. I say a couple things and they're like, oh my god, say that again. And I'm like, wicked. And they're like, wait a second, can you say car for me? And I'm like, car. And then it's like I have to try hard to make sure I don't sound like it, but at the same time, it's just like,
I don't hear the accent. I've never heard it.
No,
Thank
not in
you.
her. No.
You're
Thank
good.
you.
I like
Some
when people say car.
I mean, I can do it, and it's like on Thursdays it comes out, but you know.
Then you hear the word coffee. I had my coffee this morning. I'm like, oh.
When
Yeah.
I moved to
You're from here.
Florida, they were like, they laughed at me because they'd be like, oh, you say coffee. And I'm like, no, I didn't. You say dog. No, I don't. I say dog. I say coffee.
I love that so much. I'm a big accent person. If you got an accent, I'm sorry. I'm probably going to marry you. Most likely.
Thank God we don't have accents. Another problem with Aaron, no filter. Yeah. So what else is going on? Ooh. I might wait till next week to do the guys versus girls thing. I don't feel like there's enough time or
Oh, no, we go off
anyone
for
has enough
hours.
energy for that.
Oh, no, not at all.
Oh, as he cracks his knuckles, Mr. Big Man. Okay, okay. Ooh, but we do have enough time to talk about school security. Because last night, he was helping me put my notes together and stuff, because, well, obviously he was going to be on the show. And so he didn't know what was going on. And so we asked some other people in our floor's lounge what's something, like, they'd want to listen to. And they were like, oh, like, those things about, like, the school, like shootings and stuff, or, like, when there's, like, a break-in at, like, a college and stuff. And actually on our campus, we didn't necessarily have a break-in, but there was a trespassing, and now that this man is forever not allowed on our campus. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard about it. I didn't really get that
It
much
was
into
on my
it.
floor.
It was on your floor.
It was on my floor, yeah.
No, but, like, did you remember the time? The building we're in right now is called Maribel, and this is the communications center. And that's when I was still taking Spanish, and I remember I was standing right there. I had just walked by, and I had heard stuff going on outside, and I was like, what's going on? And then I looked outside just in time to see this guy throw himself into, the brick wall, the stone wall we have right here, and he was like bleeding all over the
Would he
place.
throw himself into it?
Yeah, like he
self-harm.
bashed his head into it.
Huh.
Because apparently his girlfriend, like, or ex-girlfriend, she's like, I'm not getting back together with you. I have a new boyfriend. I'm happy. I'm forgetting you. And
this wasn't a student, correct? It was some random.
This is a random man
My
who
goodness.
trespassed on, and this was not okay. And I remember just standing there, and he was like, everyone's like, oh my god, like he bashed his head into the stone wall, and then he like wiped the blood on the girl. And it's funny because like the girl, like we have a mutual friend, and she was wearing our mutual friend's sweater, and well, she didn't get her sweater back. So
I mean,
yeah.
technically this is a mental institution. Was
An
It
orphan
was.
asylum.
That's true. Our school
was.
used to be an orphan mental asylum.
Yeah.
Which is why in the building that him and I live in is the old building, and so it still has like the intercom thing, so like the patients could like. Is that me?
That was no one.
Okay, mister, turn your sound off.
It is off.
Be professional.
Trying. It's the first time. Sorry.
That's why they still have, like the intercom things. I mean, they don't work, but they're there, and it's above our doors. There's like these like window things.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they've like built a wall over them, so there's not windows above our doors, so people can look into our dorms. But it's still kind of creepy that they're there.
Oh yeah, and there's rumors of hauntings on fourth floor. What is it, Mastro? It's Mastro. I think it's a floor on
Let's
Mastro.
not talk about
right?
Mastro, or I'm never gonna sleep again.
Yeah, Chelsea's Mastro.
Chelsea lives in Mastronardi. Oh, for sure, everyone goes to Mastro. And then we've got the whole Sarah's Spirit thing in
Ooh, and
Hayes
Hayes.
Auditorium. At our orientation, they took us on like this ghost walk thing. Apparently, our campus is really old. Like it's got a great story, and someday I'll talk about it, but not today.
Not today.
So yeah, apparently, because the school was a nursing school originally for women only, so he wouldn't be here if they didn't change it.
Thanks.
But it's this girl, she was a nursing student, and she like lost her mind in the auditorium, and for lack of better terms, offed herself.
She was probably dealing with registration, huh? Makes you do crazy things.
No idea.
That was a low blow.
Oh,
yeah, that was bad. That was bad.
Sorry. Okay. We have 5 minutes left. What should we talk about to close it up?
How's life treating you guys? I mean, it's my first time here, and I'm enjoying this so far.
I know. We on the break last time. I was talking about they might come back and join me some more because I like having company on the show. It makes things go a little smoother. I know whoever's watching this is probably sitting there like, yeah, okay. She's still as messed up as she was last week by herself, but okay.
But we mess up together.
Yeah, because we're a unit, that's why, right?
Yep.
We're family now.
All for one, one for all. Yeah. So, yeah, life's pretty good.
Can't complain. Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm going to be going home. Excited about that.
Yeah, you're going home?
Yeah, I'm going home.
I thought you were.
No, about 2 weeks ago, a good family friend paid for a ticket home because they really wanted to see me. So
Aww.
That's my ticket home.
He lives all the way on the west side. West Coast.
West Coast. West Coast, best coast. But, yeah, no. So that's all happening. Chelsea, what are you doing for Thanksgiving?
Going home.
Awesome. Great.
The whole hour away home.
Yeah, I take a nice little 5-hour bus ride.
But it's like, in order to take the train there, I'd have to go from the one train to Penn Station to Hoboken to Middletown to Port Jervis to where I live. So it's like a 4-hour train ride for like an hour drive.
Yeah, you lost me at Penn Station.
I know, wow.
Hoboken's in New Jersey, Middletown's in New York.
Are you
Port Jervis is in New Jersey, so it's like...
A zigzag, okay.
So wait, are you going to take a train or a car?
I don't know, it's like $80 to take a train, so
It's a lot
hopefully
of
my
money to
mom
take a
will come
train.
pick me up.
Yeah.
But she works, so how's my mom supposed to get me at 6 o'clock on a Tuesday? You have to leave by 6.
If she loves you enough, she'll try.
Wait, we have to leave by 6?
Yeah, unless you have a Tuesday night class,
Yeah.
and then you can stay until Wednesday.
It's mandatory.
So no one's allowed to stay on campus? What if there was like
there was something up, and I couldn't leave.
Then you got to pay for housing.
$93 for 4 days to stay in your own room.
That is.
To stay in your own room, you have to pay $93.
I love Mount St. Vincent. Don't get me wrong, but there's some things here that I don't necessarily agree with.
Those chicken fingers.
The chicken fingers.
The Wi-Fi.
They are so
The
bad.
Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi's bad. Wi-Fi gets you.
Don't say that. Oh my
I mean,
God.
I'm surprised this broadcast is up right now, but
2 weeks ago it wasn't because of the Wi-Fi.
there we go.
And the internet connection, it was awful.
Suck you of every single penny here.
They do. I mean, they give you a ton of money, and that's why everybody comes here, and
Exactly.
they make it seem...
Not anymore.
That's true. But that's a conversation for another day.
Mount St. Vincent, I do love you, though.
It is the best school ever.
It
You
is
should
great.
come.
On the bright side, at least the grass is growing in the quad.
Hey,
That's true.
It's getting there.
Yeah.
It's get-
And on that extremely happy note, I think we're going to call it a quits. So, go ahead, say your name.
Hi.
No, say your name.
Wait, what?
Say your name.
Hi, I'm Chelsey. Bye.
I'm Neven Skoblar.
I'm Aaron Volpone. This is our show. Stay young, stay mouthy, and have a great rest of your week.
Goodbye.